but we've now got the 1/2 inch so we can get something bigger on and be very careful. Bit of shock should have had it, so it should help. If not, it's drilling and stuff. Hello! It's time to strip down the KTM. Now this is going to be fairly straightforward sort of stuff, because it's just pulling bits apart. Anyone can pull anything apart. I want to get the frame off and obviously separated from everything so that can go for powder coating. I'll clean up lots of the other little niggles and we'll get it rebuilt ready for winter. So the first bit is wheels off, fairings off, plastics, seats, all sorts of bits, pull bits off. Now I've cleared the benches because I don't know the time frame this is going to happen. I've only really got weekends and maybe a couple hours in the week to do this. So I'll be able to keep it all organised and labelled so I know where it goes and I don't have to try and forget and guess what's going where and what could be missing. So we'll get it on the stand and we'll pull it apart. Previous owners are wonderful mods. And, get rid of that, I think. So something else that we've got to change along this way is this bad wiring job for the Trail Tech. It was just permanently on, which drained the battery, has killed the battery, because this does actually have electric start. I do like kick starts because it's fun, but it'd be nice to have the option. So when we go back together we'll clean up this loom because it's just a bit of a mess everywhere, and make it possible to isolate and actually switch off all the systems when the bike's off, not kill the battery. We found our first hurdle, so to speak. We've got the bolt in here that is just far too tight. I don't know whether there's a load of Loctite in there as well, but it's horrible. Now, Allen keys unfortunately are rounding, so we've got to try and get past that. I haven't brought any guns home with me from work, and we've got the 1/2 inch gun and no Allen key sockets. So we've got the Allen key, and I've sacrificed a bit of it. So this is an 8mm Allen key, which will then go into an 8mm socket, and ta-da, we have an Allen key socket. Hopefully a bit of careful 1/2 inch hammering and it'll come out. It doesn't make anything worse. Handy. Right. Well, I personally haven't charged this in about 8 months, so I imagine that's the battery down. But we've now got the 1/2 inch so we can get something bigger on and be very careful. Bit of shock should have had it, so it should help. If not, it's drilling and stuff. Definitely an odd place for a starter button. Right, so I've found something else that is disgusting, thanks to the previous owner. You'll see there in the starter we got some goo. Someone's had the end off. I don't know why. I don't know who did that. It's just horrible everywhere. But we're gonna fix it. Right, well I've just noticed a few things, one good, one bad. And the first one is that KTM, in their wonderful thinking, have got lots of things that the Kawasaki didn't. Don't know how to describe this now. Like taking the Swingarm pivot bolt out here, there's only a nut on one side, the other side is captive, which is nice and easy, so you don't have to hold it from both sides. Same with lots of other things, they've just got captive nuts, so you only have to undo one thing, you never have to hold a nut on the back, which is great. Unfortunately, I was hoping to take the engine out with the exhaust still on, because exhaust header bolts are always an arsehole anyway, and these are crusty as hell. So I'm gonna try and figure that one out, hopefully quickly, because I have to go to the gym later and the time is clicking on. So we'll get a bit of heat into them, hope for the best. They're not very bolt shaped anymore.